Hello, my name is Brandon Ortega, and today I'm here to present to you my presentation for my Milestone project website. This website was the culmination of 7 weeks of hard work where we learned the basics of HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and Bootstrap, and incorporated that into creating a functional site. We also used the resources that we had for each topic, such as W3 Schools, Solo Learn, and other, external links where we learned how to make sure that we implemented everything correctly and created a very engaging and unique site. I had zero experience with coding, software development, web development before this class. And with that said, I wanted to make sure I hit, three goals. I wanted to make sure that the website was responsive and it looked good on multiple devices, such as a cell phone or a tablet, because I feel like that's important nowadays. I wanted to make sure the website was also user friendly because I wanted to make sure that anybody that visited this site would be able to navigate through it no matter how tech savvy they were. I also wanted to make sure that I used every resource that I had, or got through this class and used them on the website so that way, the website, stayed functional. I know there are some web pages on there that kind of look plain. I didn't really want it to look too professional, such as a site like Twitter, Instagram, because I mean I'm a beginner, so I mean I wanted to kind of learn from the ground up and make sure that I kind of got the basics down. So I mean I'm gonna show you the website later, and it's gonna kind of look plain, and then there are some web pages that kind of look good. Like I wanted, as I learned, like I just wanted to make sure that I hit all the marks for each milestone for each topic, but I also kind of wanted to go above and beyond to make sure that it looked good as well. There were some challenges along the way. I mean, uh, where do I start? But I mean, here are the most challenging ones. I feel like changing parts of the code for the web page, it would completely mess up the whole thing, and I would just have to not start from scratch, but just control Z it, to where it was at its original state before and kind of just figure it out. And um I have friends, I've had family that kind of are in coding and web development. They just said that's just normal. Like even they kind of have issues where they're implementing new stuff into their code and it just messes up the site. So I feel kind of good, but then, at the time I feel like I just want to give up on the whole thing. But I mean, I persevered through it and I kind of, feel really good at where I'm at with the website. The second challenge were the layout of certain areas, pictures in particular. I don't know if like I would have to resize a lot of pictures to make them look good because when they were enlarged for like say a background image, it would just be very very, pixely because I mean the photo was just too large. So I mean, it was just like learning stuff like that, and then learning like with laying out tables. Bootstrap really helped me out with tables. Towards the end there of the this class. So I mean, it was a good challenge. I'm not gonna lie, it was a really good challenge. And then the last one was getting JavaScript and jQuery to work properly. Like I would just implement them in the script tag and um sometimes they wouldn't work and I would just have to keep figuring out like why isn't this working? Why isn't this working? And it got to the point where like I figured it out and it's just a big relief to know that I've come that far to know why a certain thing's not working. There's still certain bugs on the page. Um, I actually don't think they're bugs actually. I just think I'd have to code it a little better, but we'll get to that here in a minute. So the five things that I learned in this class were number one, I learned the fundamentals of HTML to create web pages. The second would be to incorporate CSS into styling my website and then using JavaScript to help make the website engaging. Um, and then third, I learned about using Bootstrap and jQuery, and then and with other external frameworks to help incorporate in my site to help make that CSS process easier, that JavaScript process easier, because it's already pre-written for you that you can use um, in the code. And then I learned how to create icons for links, that I used. I used that in my About Me page, creating links that takes the person to, a new tab with all the social links. I felt like that was just kind of, when I figured it out, I feel like I don't know, it just felt nice. And then the last thing was, making websites responsive on other devices, such as cell phones and tablets. Like, because like I said, I just feel like that's kind of like, you know, a big deal nowadays. Thank you, Dr. Wolf. And I'm going to bring you to the website. So here's my homepage. And then I like to have this to-do list right here, just to let the person know what I want to incorporate in, in the website then. And then I had a little jQuery to help, hide that to-do list. And then the song of the day, good old Kanye.
Yeah.
So, and then, just have this, do not click me button, because of course you're gonna click it. Yeah. And then go to the important dates of my life, and it just has, all the dates that are important to me in my life. There. And then the places maps, and this just shows where I've been, gives, the year, and then gives where I've been, and why went to go watch the Cardinals in London. For my honeymoon, went to Jamaica, visited Athens, Mykonos, Santorini, just stuff like that. And then I have this little button here that takes the user back to the top. And then the photos, just a little bit of transitions, and then having this caption here when you click on it. I really like that feature. Just has that caption right there. And then my About Me page. Then, like I said, it takes to the social links. So, and just a little bit about me. And then the contact me page, where you can, hello, gives you that nice. So let's go there, and I'll show you the functionality, with other devices. So, just a nice mobile. Tablet. Contact me. So that way you can write it there as well. So yeah, I just want to thank Dr. Wolf again for such a wonderful 7 weeks. And yep, that's my website. Thank you.